was an absolute spectacle, bro. Shannon Sharpe crashed out after being disrespected by Shakur. Shakur crashed out. So this all started because Shannon Sharpe told Shakur he don't like his fighting style. Now
nobody does.
It's kind of boring, but he a professional boxer.
Nobody does. He got mad at Cam and him for saying that shit too.
Round 3 is like about time to start drinking the coffee before I fall asleep. He ain't say the fall asleep part, but that's what he was referring to. Your grandfather's in your corner telling you to let your hands go. You won't let your motherfucking hands go because you scared to get hit. You want to swim without getting wet. It's just not going to happen.
Knock it out. Stop playing. Punch somebody in the mouth.
He up and coming young brother.
This is not something that's brand new. I think Floyd Mayweather went through the same thing where essentially Floyd fights towards the end, especially when he like broke his hand. It got boring. Floyd was unable to knock out people. It was essentially a defensive fight. People got sick and tired and bored of Floyd kind of like outpointing people to the victory. So Shannon is expressing the same thing with Shakur, essentially telling Shakur, hey, man, your fights are boring. You won't get the credit you deserve. If you don't knock out people, people won't consider you the best. And Shakur took great offense to that.
You going at the end of my career?
I don't believe
you going to say
they'll rank you like that.
You going to say why was his fight so easy? Why wasn't he hurt? Because I'm that great. That's what you going to say.
We're not saying that you're not great, Shakur, but I don't believe, and this is me. This is my opinion. Joe has his opinion. Ocho believes you hung the moon. I don't believe that you're going to get the credit you deserve without knocking people out.
That's why you never boxed before.
That's not boxing.
That's how I know you never boxed before. Floyd Mayweather. You could talk about Floyd Mayweather. You can say the guys that he knocked out, but in the tail end of his prime, he wasn't just knocking guys out. This is not true.
No. I mean, he was a defensive specialist, Philly Shuffle. We
no
know.
doubt.
I mean,
he got
Philly
that,
Shell.
he got that shoulder.
Yeah,
Floyd was hard to hit.
Yeah.
Because his hands got brittle.
Exactly. I got hand problems too. What's the difference?
Well, I didn't know that. My bad.
Everybody know that. That's why you ain't been doing your homework. You got to do your homework.
But you can't say just because I don't like your style that I don't know
boxing. You don't.
I grew up in an era where Sugar Ray was knocking people out.
You just told me that I don't put myself in harm's way by getting in the ring. That's what you told me. That let me know that you don't do your homework.
But you talk about one fight. You talk about Teofimo.
Any fight.
What about all the other fights? I'm not.
Any
hold on.
fight.
Am I the only one said that about you?
Right.
I was wondering one thing. Am I the only one that's ever said that about your fighting style? Yes or no?
A lot of people that don't know boxing say that.
No.
I'm not a boxing expert. I'm not Max Kellerman. I can't break to you the intricacy of the boxing. And no. I can only tell you what I see with my eyes. The last Shakur fight that I watched, and after this fight, like I told myself, I'm done watching Shakur, was when he fought, I think it was like Williams Zepeda. Like that's the fight essentially, like everybody on social media said, bro, this is the most boring stuff. Bro, we've never seen anything more boring before. Like this fight is boring. These dudes were walking around the ring, running from each other. Like it was terrible. Like Shakur essentially was backing up the entire fight. It was terrible to watch. After that fight, I say, yeah, I'm done watching Shakur fights. But that's just me, though. Now, I'm not saying he's not a good fighter. He's not a great fighter. I just personally said I'm not wasting my time anymore watching Shakur Stevenson fight. I'm good, right? If I want to see track, I'll go watch like track and field, bro. Like I'm now watching somebody back up and walk around the entire fight, okay, and try to win.
You're boring, and you can't argue people into liking to see that.
I wouldn't say less entertaining.
Boring. Let me
trying to work with him.
Let me look up Shakur Stevenson fight.
Jab of Shakur. And anytime he does break the distance, Shakur steps back and counters.
Zepeda had some success sometimes, but
make you miss.
That's the sweet sign.
Shakur landed 50% of his punches against Williams Zepeda. And even though it was the most...
It definitely takes a lot out of you to throw a full punch and hit nothing, hit air, because now you got to come on back. No recoil, the whole shit.
No doubt.
Shakur's taken. He won a wide decision on the judges' scorecards. Good left-handed blow near.
Body shot.
Like they're
Said I hit harder than him. I'm going to show it. And again, Shakur beats him to the punch.
Not bravado and not going for the kill.
I take back that. I mean, he's had some boring fights. I saw him fight before, it looked boring. I mean,
this one right here, just the highlights we saw. I mean, it was some action. It was active.
It was active, and he seemed in a lot in control. I like that.
Very poised.
Yeah, very, very, very poised. Fast. His counter punches was great. I could see him relying on defense, but that's not what he did in this. But he looked like he had the kind of defense you can definitely just evade more than really trying to go for the jugular.
No doubt. So where is it that Shannon Sharpe felt disrespected?
Williams and Petta, it was very boring. The general consensus on social media was this dude fights are boring. So I guess any and everybody who has ever criticized Shakur don't know boxing. But nonetheless, though, Shakur took this really, 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 really personal and took this conversation somewhere it didn't really need to go. This could have just been a boxing conversation. He kind of escalated this conversation to a point it didn't need to go at all.
I can't tell you. I'm not. I don't know the answer to that.
But you can tell me.
I don't
it's
pay
funny
attention
how you
to
can tell
it
me
if it
all
did.
the good things that people are saying. You can tell me what Bud said. You can
You
tell
can
me
tell
what
me
Floyd
Bud
said. You
said.
can tell me what Andre Ward said. But you can't tell me any negative. So it tells me that you surround, and that's how we are.
Yeah.
We consume the news.
I'm surrounded. Finish
That- we
your
consume the news
sentence.
that's
'Cause
favorable to us.
you about to
Yeah.
cap to your, you about to say a cap sentence. I'm surrounded by what?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying you consume the positive news. And so if somebody says something that you don't want to hear, you assume, well, I don't value your opinion because you're not a boxing aficionado.
I assume
That's what I'm
that
saying.
you don't know about boxing. That's all I'm trying to
You
tell
don't know about basketball, but you got an opinion
I
on
don't
it.
try to debate. If I'm sitting here with Kawhi Leonard, I wouldn't try to debate with Kawhi Leonard about basketball.
I'm not
Because I'm not that ignorant.
So I can't have an opinion about
what
your
I'm trying to
boxing
tell
style.
you is you're being ignorant. That's it.
That may have just went over your head. If you didn't grow up in a certain environment or you didn't grow up around certain people, then you don't understand what Shakur Stevenson just said and how disrespectful that is.
But these
If you grew up around a certain generation of black folks, if you grew up,
he called him ignorant. Them fight words right there.
Not really. I mean, yeah,
You
I
ready to
guess so.
fight?
Yeah.
You've been called
black
ignorant
folks from a
before,
certain
son.
region,
Because I'm ignorant.
God damn it. I mean, but
I
on
prefer
numerous
ignorant.
indignant.
demographic, then you understand. Shannon Sharpe is a 50, 60-year-old black man who's from the South. That ignorant word, now, Shakur could have said other things like, hey, you a casual, you don't know what you're talking, but when you say you ignorant, that's damn near a slur.
Yeah.
That's damn near one of the most offensive things you could ever say from somebody in his generation from where he's from. He's from deep down South, bruh. He's 50 plus years old. You call that man ignorant, those are fighting words. If Shakur Stevenson was in front of Shannon Sharpe, they would have been fighting the tussling. That word
No, they wouldn't.
is the most disrespectful thing.
Shakur would have tapped Shannon Sharpe up real nice, real quick.
Yeah, he might be bigger than him, but he's a professional boxer.
Pop, pop, pop. He wouldn't even know what the
Real
fuck
talk.
happened.
Could call someone from where Shannon Sharpe is from and what he has experienced. Shakur knew what he was doing, man. When I heard him say that, I knew automatically, yeah, it's about to go downhill. And I caught it. Because you know what happened? It went downhill. From that moment on, things just completely derailed. And it got super personal.
What?
I get all that. That's fine. That's fine.
You're being
Hold on.
ignorant.
Shakur, book ignorant is something that should never come out of your mouth because you don't have a degree.
Okay.
I run circles around you in the
Brother,
classroom.
I don't give a about the
Be
classroom.
respectful. I've never
there
called
is
you
a
ignorant. I've never
million
called you
people
ignorant.
on the
Be
planet
respectful.
that has
Be
not finished
respectful.
high school or finished school that is
I'm not
smarter
talking
than the
about them. I'm
book smart
talking to you.
motherfucker.
They didn't call me
I'm saying
ignorant.
you're
You
being
did.
ignorant.
Be
You're
respectful.
being ignorant when it comes to the sport of boxing.
No,
That's what you're being ignorant. I'm not calling you ignorant as a person. I'm calling
No, we
you
were having a great
ignorant when it
conversation.
comes to
And
the
then he had to
sport
take
of
it to left
boxing.
field and talk about ignorant.
You are in boxing.
That's
You-
it.
Yeah, I mean, what he's saying is actually true. He's saying you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. Unless Shannon Sharpe has been a professional boxer or has
Right.
boxed before, which he may have. We don't know. He an athlete.
Right. But that's what ignorance means. Is like
You don't know.
Yeah, the actual definition of ignorant. You know, black people, we use it as, just
Yeah, you ignorant.
poorly
Well,
behaved
man.
and stupid. That's
And,
basically.
and most of the time they won't fight or shoot after
yeah,
that.
yeah. But it really just means you don't know something.
are in boxing.
You're ignorant about all
I don't
sports.
care. I'm not trying to be the smartest about all sports. You're trying to be smart
You
about
shouldn't
boxing.
be. You're not the smartest boxer.
I'm not the smartest boxer. I'm a way smarter boxer than
You're
your
not.
favorite fighter.
You don't know who
don't
my
have to
favorite
know.
fighter is.
I don't have to know.
You don't. I tell you what.
Don't be mad at me because you
With
get
all that-
F.
this is what I do.
You got
though.
an F. That's it. You got an F
F what?
in boxing.
So you get an F.
I got
In
an F.
boxing, yes, you got an F.
I have an opinion about my style and what I like to see. That's
And you
it.
can have your opinion.
I didn't try to say, "Would you this, you
You
that."
can have.
Son, I understand both standpoints. From him being a boxer
Mm-hmm.
and Shannon Sharpe being an analyst. But what Shakur is saying, you know what that's like? That's like us watching a boxing match on TV. And we say, oh man, I would have did this. If I was in there, I would have threw the right hook. Or if I would have bobbed. You can say what you would have did. You ain't in it. You know what I mean? You don't even know what you're talking about. You're not actually in. We talking about coming into the arena. Sure. All these people screaming and hollering lights and all that. You in there and you and another man.
And I bet Shannon ain't even the biggest fan.
That is fact.
He don't even strike me as the biggest fan.
Yeah. Of this kid anyway.
Yeah, of boxing, period.
I wouldn't say boxing. We don't
can't
know
hold
that.
two little dogs and a person go to boxing.
Son, leave him alone, man.
Well, you seen him. You seen the sweat.
We did.
Have your opinion. I don't have no problems with your opinion. I think that I don't.
You do. You just called me ignorant, but
I said you're ignorant in the sport of boxing. I done told you this 100 times.
Which
whether you want to hear it
it's my
or
opinion.
not. In boxing, you are
It's
ignorant.
my opinion.
And I stand by that.
It's my opinion. You got upset because I don't fall in praise you. Your style is boring to me.
This conversation is not about boxing. I first want to put that out there. And you're about to find out very shortly why this conversation was never about boxing. Shannon Sharpe is pissed off at Shakur Stevenson for bringing up the fact, that he went through a situation last year on a podcast and talking trash about Shannon Sharpe going through that situation. Shakur is mad at Shannon Sharpe for having opinions about his boxing, which is why Shakur was on a podcast gossiping and talking trash about Shannon Sharpe and bringing up Shannon Sharpe's situation from last year. Shannon Sharpe will ultimately bring that up. And I say that to say, Shannon Sharpe knows he's a casual. Like, when you're asked to describe what Shakur Stevenson boxing stance is and you can't, like, you don't know what his boxing stance, you can't name the boxing stance you're describing, you are a casual. But he still has his opinion. But Shannon Sharpe came into this podcast with an agenda. Shakur came into this podcast with an agenda. Both these dudes were pissed off about the conversations they were both having about each other on their own individual platforms. So
Shakur might have been like, you in the gym with them 19-year-old,
right,
you want to shoot that baby gravy all over.
Something to that degree.
Lost that $50 million deal. Shannon Sharpe probably saw that and felt some kind of way.
Like, that's not funny at all. I don't find that funny worth a damn. And I don't think that you're a very good boxer.
Club Thay.
You're not a very good boxer. I don't want to see your boxing methods anymore.
Shannon Sharpe even brings this up and tells Shakur he's broke, that he can't see him when it comes to that paper.
Real?
And he heard what Shakur was saying about his situation.
What that's got to do with it, son? Back like you say,
is he ignorant?
No, like you said, son. They want to measure each other by money.
Yeah,
money don't have nothing to do with this.
To do with this conversation at all. And that's what I meant. He's ignorant. Ignorant, in the nigga kind of way. By the standard nigga meaning of ignorance.
Son.
Not the dictionary.
From last year, which, from my perspective, if they would have started this conversation off with this, it would have saved them like 2 hours of conversation, right? If Shannon Sharpe would have told Shakur, hey, man, all right, I heard what you said about my situation from last year. I don't like you. I think you're broke. Don't speak on me. Conversation over. Cool. But they beat around the bush until they finally got to what the root of their issue is.
No, I hope he get everything right with his personal life. But you ain't gonna bet that money for real. You bluffing.
You bluffing.
Money.
I'm going to bet.
You ain't gonna bet shit.
I'm going to bet.
It might not. The bet might not be.
Oh, he gonna bet something right.
Nah, he gonna bet something nice, but he ain't betting no 100,000.
So what he gonna bet?
He gonna bet though.
What's the number?
We gonna bet.
I say
that's what you gonna bet. Ocho.
Whoa! Don't.
Who's this? He don't seem like he in the same tax bracket as them.
No. He like, I don't think I'm my cash app. I'm trying to get this money.
That would be me. I'd be like, whoa, they talking. Whoa.
Oh, they talking big 100,000?
Yeah, let's not bet.
Oh.
Right now, what he gonna bet? What that got to do with you right now? What you gonna bet? Don't save him.
Oh, I'm saying a number,
don't
so
save
I make sure I get my cut.
Oh, you set him up.
Hold on. What you mean save me?
Yeah, but
hey, Shakur.
Yo.
I know you had a lot to say about that situation that I went through last year. Don't let that situation.
What situation?
I still.
That's what it really was about. Because you can see by the way he brought it up.
Yeah.
That shit was on his mind.
Yeah, it was on Shannon Sharpe mind for real.
Everybody had something to say, Shannon.
We did too.
Come on, man.
Bring us on Nightcap.
Worse than that, what about the hotel room with the men? Y'all taking them pictures.
We don't. Allegedly, we saw that.
Try to hit us with the old Michelle, nigga.
I still would rather check the bank bounce. So don't let that
what situation?
Yo, Shannon Sharpe just did the Harlem Nights.
But you ain't hear what he said though. You ain't hear he ain't hear slick talk.
Yeah.
He said, I still write the check and make the bank bounce. Listen,
That's what it is, baby.
even though he had to pay the little pink girl.
Yeah. What?
I still would rather check the bank bounce. So don't let that
What situation?
Okay. I know you've been fighting for a minute.
I'm confused. What situation you talking about?
Speak
Don't worry
on it.
about it. We'll talk up.
Okay, I got you.
I know you've been fighting for a minute. Your pocket's not that deep.
Okay, so bet it. That's all I'm never.
I don't want to talk about it because with the court case,
It's black
thing
people.
been that's
Got
niggas.
more money than you.
That's not black, them niggas.
Don't forget that money. I got that money now. He can argue back. No, you ain't got more money. Me, no, I got more money. Let me show you what I can buy. Right. Meanwhile, somebody else, prove him wrong by giving me money.
Right.
Hey,
No.
Hey, hold on.
Hey,
Ocho.
No.
Ocho ain't like that.
I'm gonna put it out there.
You know, Ocho ain't like that. Ocho understand.
He
You know,
get-
Ocho said all this shit be fake. All his jewels be fake. He's like, I don't give a damn.
I see he got a goddamn Oscar hanging around.
Yeah.
his neck.
The shit
Well, I
is
don't know what that
shinier.
is.
It's more gold and everything. Super
That
duper
thing
because he spray painted that shit.
from New Year's 2026.
like this here. I know you've been fighting for a minute. Your pocket's not this deep.
I'm not trying to have a competition on who pockets
But
deeper.
don't talk about I'm scared. Hey,
I'm not trying to have a
him.
competition off of who pockets deeper. You
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
Because you talk about, you not
How
gonna
old are
bet,
you?
or you scared. Ain't no scared here.
How old are you?
Okay.
How old are you?
Hey, don't worry about
How
that.
old are you?
The money
Since you
gonna be
went
good.
there, hold on,
Money
I'm
don't
going to
age.
go there too. How old are you?
I don't know how old
Now you
I
don't
am.
know your age.
But I
I
tell you,
bet
Nigga should ask how many purses you got, nigga.
Right. Because he know he caught him. He like, nigga, so you supposed to be up.
Right.
I'm coming.
Right. He a kid.
when I get your age, I have more money than you.
they take, bro, all I'm going to say is this. They still take money from the 1800s. So money don't get old.
I'm down, but you went to a place where I'm ready to go. Once I get your age,
You
I
kept
bet I
saying,
got more money
I ain't
than
gonna
you.
bet no. You kept saying, I ain't
Once I
gonna
get
bet no
your
money
age, I
like
bet
I
I
ain't
got
got
more
no
money than
money. Hey, look here. I got enough.
Okay.
When I leave here, I'm gonna leave my kids in a better
I
situation.
agree
than they
with. That's
ever
why I
thought.
say we ain't even gotta go to.
You the one
said
that kept
something about the
saying.
situation. I ain't say nothing about your situation.
Shakur, let's get back to the situation. What situation you talking about, oh?
Right.
Forget
What
all the money.
situation you mad at?
What is it you
Make it
trying to
clear.
insinuate? Tell
Right.
us-
That's what he trying to do.
Right. We got off being ignorant. We already know you're ignorant, but tell us about the situation last year.
And honestly, I don't think Shakur was trying to stun on him with money when he asked about the bet. I think that was more of a challenge of you believe in my hands.
Right.
I think he was like, put some real money on if you don't believe. You know
Shannon
what I'm
Sharpe
about to
ain't
do.
Club Thick they ain't take it like that.
Yeah, he took it like, what do you think I think? I ain't got no money?
I break the bank.
No, you did. You did. You was talking because you heard what I said. I heard what you said. Somebody sent it to me that he got in the situation. I heard what you said, and you know you said it. Don't
I
fuck
probably
up from
did.
now.
I
'Cause
probably
I've been
did.
mad enough to. I've been mad enough
But
to.
you
sit in
talking
your
about
face
you got
and
more
tell
money
you-
than me right now. I'm telling you, by the time I get your age,
You see what I mean? Well, no, somebody said it to me that you should have started off with that.
Right.
I don't think Shannon Sharpe and
Yeah,
his
he been disingenuous. He should have walked in there and look, I got a bone to pick with you. nigga.
Yeah, I heard about what you said.
You talking all that shit, nigga. I come up there and slap you. Well, I know I won't.
Put these pocketbooks in this little puppy down.
Right.
And come down and put
Sick
these
these
hands
dogs
on
on
you.
I
Oh man, ooh, we're failing as a people.
If you like that video, you want to see some other dope videos, check out this one. We worked hard on it for you.
Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles, violence.